let's get you the latest developments in the Maharashtra crisis, and it does seem it's all over for the moment for Uddhav Thackeray, with 40 of his Shiv Sena MLAs in Guwahati, currently a part of the Eknath Shinde camp. Eknath Shinde, his earlier trusted aide and minister, who created this entire rebellion within the Shiv Sena, carried out this coup against the Thackerays, and now has the support of 40 MLAs there in Guwahati, enough to break the party and stake claim to the Shiv Sena. And that is what he has indicated yesterday as well, when the Shiv Sena had called for a meeting of all MLAs and said that those who don't come may face suspension from the party. He quickly put out a tweet and then even sent a signed letter to the governor saying that he is now in control of the Shiv Sena and he calls the shots, and he decides that any other orders given by the Thackeray camp are invalid, and that he appointed another person as the chief whip of the party in the assembly. So what happens next? Now, this morning we saw 3 MLAs arriving earlier on, and then later mid-morning we saw another 4 MLAs arriving at that Radisson Hotel in Guwahati. Also, you can see in Thane, there have been posters put up with Eknath Shinde's photograph along with Bala Saheb Thackeray. So there you can see that Eknath Shinde really staking claim to the Shiv Sena. Uddhav Thackeray yesterday gave an emotional speech, finally breaking his silence on the entire crisis that has gripped his government. And he said that should any of these rebel MLAs want to ask me, come to me and ask me to step down, I will step down, he said. But can you ensure that the next Chief Minister of Maharashtra will also be from the Shiv Sena? There you can see visuals from that Guwahati hotel where the 4 more MLAs arrived there a short while ago, and they were greeted by the other rebel MLAs, by the rebel camp there, all smiles, all of them together there in Guwahati. So another blow for Uddhav Thackeray, though his close aide Sanjay Raut, whose rise in the party is said to be one of the reasons that Eknath Shinde was miffed and even, engineered this entire coup. Sanjay Raut, however, claimed that things will only be clear when this entire camp returns to Mumbai, and that they are in touch with 20 of the MLAs in the camp. In fact, to really show you how quickly things can change, we saw one of the MLAs who was seen driving Aditya Thackeray the other day in his vehicle is today. He was just seen on Tuesday with Aditya Thackeray, and now that's Deepak Kesakar. He was seen driving in the car with Aditya Thackeray on Tuesday, and right now he's there in Guwahati. We saw him entering the hotel a short while ago, all smiles, being greeted by the rebel camp. So that is how quickly things are changing as far as the Shiv Sena's implosion goes and this entire coup goes. There you can see Eknath Shinde greeting all the rebel MLAs who are arriving and joining his camp. A little diversionary drama that took place just now was that Trinamool Congress workers arriving at the Radisson Hotel and protesting outside of it, claiming that at a time when the state is in the grip of these floods, that the authorities are more involved in disturbing the power in Maharashtra and more involved in this entire power games that is taking place. Remember when the MLAs from Surat, the Shinde camp MLAs arrived from Surat to Guwahati, they were greeted by BJP MLAs. There you can see visuals of this Deepak Kesakar, an MLA and former minister, who was seen in that car driving with Aditya Thackeray, and now he is with Eknath Shinde. There he is this morning entering the hotel and greeting Shinde as well and joining that rebel camp. So that is how quickly things are changing. One day you see somebody with the Thackerays, and within 2 days he is flown off and is there in the rebel camp. Well, let's just listen into what Sanjay Raut said earlier this morning to the media when he claimed that they are in touch with at least 20 MLAs.
कुछ एमएलए हमसे छोड़कर हमको छोड़कर जाना, यानी पार्टी टूट गया, ऐसा नहीं होता। पार्टी अलग है और विधायकों की बात अलग है, पार्लियामेंट्री पार्टी की बात अलग होती है। किस हालात में, किस दबाव में इस प्रेशर में ये लोग हमें छोड़कर चले गए हैं, उसका खुलासा जल्दी ही हो जाएगा। उद्धव जी ने कल जरूर आह्वान किया है कि आप आइए और बात करिए। मैं उसको बंडखोर नहीं मानता हूँ जैसा आप कहते हैं, ये बेईमानी है। हमारे संपर्क में लगभग 20 विधायक है, मैं आपको बताता हूँ, और जब मुंबई में आ जाएंगे तो पूरा खुलासा हो जाएगा।